So midweek, midsection, without any further ado, we've got our 10-second lead in, our timer is ticking. Starting off on our feet, as ever with our squats, getting the heart rate up. Here we go. So loosening out at the knees, at the hips. We'll come to the shoulders in a minute. Well, less than a minute. We'll get those in about 20 seconds. We've got another 5 seconds here, and then we're down to the floor. Super. Onto the floor, hand to ankle, right hand coming up to the left ankle, keeping the shoulders down. Inhale and then exhale up. Trying to keep the legs straight. If you've got tightness in the back of the leg or in the hamstrings, you'll start to feel it in this. So we're just loosening up. Inhale down, exhale up. Pulling with the lower stomach. And we're up to our feet again. Okay, I'm going to bring the arms in a little bit now. This time for our squats, coming up overhead. So we're sitting down a little bit lower into the squat and bringing the arms up overhead. Not pushing hard, not going to a full stretch. We're still loosening up, helping the body to get mobile. 3 seconds left. And we're down again. This time, left arm, right leg. Big deep breath in and exhale up. So these muscles along the back of the body, back of the leg, tend to tighten up a lot if you've been sitting. So if you're spending a lot of time at the desk, those will tighten up quite a bit. Okay, squat and knee raise, balancing on one leg. Just pause for a moment. We're going to keep going on that same leg every single time. So you can either let the toe hang down or you can bring the toe up. Completely your choice. If you're a runner or you want to be a runner, bring the toe up. We're back down to the floor again. Like we did before, right arm, left leg. This time crunching up. So using the upper abs here as well as the lower abs. Pelvic floor muscles, side abs or obliques are doing a little bit. Not a huge amount, but a little. And we're back to our feet again. Squat and knee raise on the other side, so coming up on this leg. And again, you can let the toe hang or you can pull the toe up, so long as you can keep your balance. Last two. Let's squeeze in one more. And we're back to the floor again. So the last time on these, left arm, right leg. And again, we're crunching up. Really reaching for the ankle. Keeping your chin off your chest to avoid straining your neck. Almost there. Lovely. First round done. Loosened up a little bit, warmed up a little bit. Time flies when you're having fun. just a sip of water as usual. We're going back down to the floor again. Next round is all on the floor. And we're going to start out in a tabletop position. So I've got 10 seconds left. Remember, for our tabletop, you're going to print your lower back into the floor. So it's pressed down here, head is relaxed back, knees straight over the hips. Here we go. Holding this position here, thighs are vertical, shins are horizontal. If you're ever wondering, or if you ever get mixed up between vertical and horizontal, just think, you never see a ship coming over the vertical. A ship always comes over the horizon. So horizontal for the shins, vertical for the thighs, and relax them down. We'll take this little break while we get it, and we're going to double up then. Here we go. So keeping that lower back pressed down into the mat. We're going to drift those knees a little bit farther away. Keeping the shins horizontal. After all my talk. Keeping those shins horizontal, lower back pull down into the floor, really engages the muscles around the side of the abs. And relax. So our dead bug now is next. We started in tabletop and it's opposite arm and leg work together. Like with our hand to ankle. So here we go. I'm going to go with left leg, right arm. Switching legs and switching arms each side. So the movement starts and stops in that tabletop position every time. Try to keep your lower back pulled down into the floor. And rest down. Again, we're going to double up on this one. Get ready. Here we go. So think of bringing your thumb down towards the ground. We're doing great. Last 5 seconds. There we go. Give the knees a little bit of a hug and roll around slightly side to side. Next one, we're going to stretch along the sides. Arms are out to the sides. Back to tabletop. We're going to drop both knees out to your left. Keep both shoulders down to the ground. Big deep breath in and exhale. Pulling the legs back to the center. Come on to the left again. So pulling from the side using the breath. It's our windscreen wiper. And rest. We're going out to the opposite side next time. And here we go. Tabletop position again. Dropping the knees to the right. Keeping both shoulder blades down on the ground. That's more important than how far the knees go. If your shoulder lifts away from the floor, you lose most of the benefit in this exercise. So you're inhaling on the way down and exhale, pulling up to center. Last one. There we go. Next up, leg scissors. So starting out, both legs up tall. We crunch up. Switch. So we're pulling on the leg, using the muscle in the back. Lower abs, upper abs, arms, and the back of the leg is working here too. Keep your chin off your chest, looking up at your toes. You're getting a stretch in the back of the leg, working those upper abs, lower abs. Bring the knees in, give them a hug. Take a couple of seconds here, and we're back in again, doubling up. Here we go. Use a full range of motion if you can. Don't worry about that popping noise, that's just my hip. It's only funny because it's true. There we go. Giving those knees a little hug. Someone could work hard there. We're not done yet. Just done for this round. So you can have a sip. No big gulps. We're back up to our feet after this. So we're going to do a standing crunch. For a standing crunch, hands at the side of the head. Bring the knee up and crunch down. Bring the elbow towards the knee, touch down. Bring it up again. Exhale and down. So touching down for balance in between each crunch, really working the side. So crunching down to meet the knee. Simple and yet fiendish at the same time. So other side, you'll find balance is better on one side than the other. Do what you can. Yep, definitely balance better on the other side. Last 7 seconds. Last one. We're down for a high plank. Regular high plank. Feet wide, hands wide. Here we go. Nice straight line through the body. And I'm immediately regretting the fact that I'm not wearing runners for this, or trainers if you prefer, because my feet are now sliding on the mat. So I've got to fight to hold my feet in position as well as holding my body up. Great fun. Keep it nice and tight and relax down. We're going to double up. So if, like me, you're having trouble with the feet slipping, you can bring your feet back to a wall or any other immovable object and come up. So my feet are now against the wall, they're not moving. Keep pushing your hands down through the floor, actively engaging those muscles in the back as well as the muscles in the front of the body. So chest, arms, tricep, abs, side abs, thighs. They're all working hard on those. Onto our side now. Hip hitch is next. Head supported in the hand. Shoulders are stacked above each other, hips stacked above each other. Exhale, lift the legs slightly. Really great for tightening here at the waistline. Trying not to roll backwards like I am, so I'm going to take the hand here in front. There we go. Over to the other side. Again, hand is supporting the head. Shoulders are stacked above each other, hips are stacked above each other. Trying to stay steady on the side. Make sure you're not rolling backwards onto your butt. If that is happening, or if you're rocking around the place, put your hand down in front so you can focus on pulling from here. There we go. Over to the other side again for side V-ups. Arm out straight this time. We start stacked, we roll back onto the butt. Using this arm to lever up away from the floor. Going for height. Last 7 seconds. Keep the feet together, keep the knees together, keep it under control. And switch sides. Again, arms out flat on the floor. We start off stacked and roll back onto our butt. Pushing down through that hand on the floor. Exhale as you come up for height every time. Feet together, knees together, toes pointed. Working those abdominals. Whew. Feeling those. We're back onto our front, hands and knees. Bear hold. Oh, bear hold is the start of the next round. These 5-minute rounds are just going by too quickly. We're having too much fun. So we've got another 10 seconds and then we're into our bear hold. So pushing the hands down into the floor, knees stay under the hips, but we lift about 1 inch off the floor. Here we go. So it's a small little lift. You should practically still be able to feel the mat under your knees. If you've got hair on the legs, you should be able to feel the floor. Staying low, core is engaged, thighs are engaged, your back is nice and flat, neutral position. Relax down, we're going to double up here. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go again. So again, just barely hovering off the floor. Head is relaxed and neutral. Your back is neutral and flat, pushing the hands down into the floor. Actively working those muscles in the upper body. Just under 10 seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1. Coming back up to our feet. So squat with a knee raise coming up across the body this time. So it's a cross body crunch, alternating sides. So every time, crunching across, using those lower core and pelvic floor muscles as the knee comes across in front. 7 seconds. Strong pull. Focus on the muscles that are doing the work. We're staying on our feet. We're going to double up again. Got to get the heart rate back up, you know. Here we go. So pulling it across. Again, you can let the toe hang or you can pull it up. If you're a runner or you want to be a runner, pull it up. If you don't care about being a runner, you can let it relax. We're almost there. Great stuff. Back down to the floor again. High plank with the shoulder tap, so we're adding rotation. High plank, shoulder tap. Keep your core zipped up, nice and tight. Nice straight line through the body, from the head, through the shoulders, through the hips, knees, ankles. Adding a little rotation each time as you lift the hand away from the floor. Relax down. We're going to double up here again. All about the doubles today. Here we go. So I'm exhaling as I lift the hand away from the floor. Inhaling as I control that lowering phase, putting the hand back on the floor. Last 5 seconds. Keep the core zipped up, keep it tight. There we go. We're back to our feet. So we're going to lunge and kick. Stepping back, a repeater, staying on the same leg, lunge, kick it out. Lunge back, kick it out. Staying on that same leg. We're not really worried about height. We just want to pull from the core to drive that kick forward. Going to the other side. Same thing. Not worried about height. Pull with the core to drive that hip forward. So you can bring the knee through And then the rest of the leg follows suit. Again, not worried about height. Thinking of getting push forwards each time with the foot. And we're back down. Side plank with rotation. No, maybe not. Starting the next, oh yeah, we did 2 legs, okay. So we're starting the next round with our side plank with rotation. So side plank, full rotation, coming into a T shape with the upper body. Sorry, did I say side plank? High plank. So 3 seconds left. Here we go. High plank, rotation, full T shape with the body, come back down, switch sides. Opening up, inhaling up, exhale, coming down. So nice straight line through the body. I'll finish this one down. We're going to double up here. You knew we were going to double up. Here we go. Inhaling, opening up. Exhale down. Keeping that nice straight line through the body, keeping it tight. We've got 10 seconds left here. 5 seconds left. And we're back down. We're going to come down onto our side plank on the elbow. Get ready. Elbow straight under the shoulder. And we lift. Keeping this hip here pulled up away from the floor. Working hard here now. 10 seconds left. Less than 10 seconds left. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. There we go. Other side. Same thing. We want the elbow straight under the shoulder. You can have the feet stacked or you can be one in front of the other. I prefer stacked. It's your choice. You can go one in front of the other if you prefer that way. Boom. Blasting through another calorie milestone right about now. So we got another 7 seconds left here. Keep that hip pulled up away from the floor. And there we go. Relax down. We're going to do a seated balance. So we're on our butt. We're going to take the feet off the floor. We're going to hinge back slightly, lean back at the waist. We're going to hold here. Bring those shins up to that high position for tabletop again. That nice flat horizontal position. Feet together, knees together. We're holding here. Head stays relaxed, breathing steady. Relax. Nice little rest here before we double up again in 3, 2, 1. So again, going for that nice horizontal position with the shins. Really working with the core. It's going to get interesting now in the next round. Holding here. We've got another 5 seconds. And relax. Give the knees a quick hug. We're going to come back up to that one again, but we're going to alternate stretching out the legs. So here we go, coming back up in our tabletop position. We're going to reach out one leg. We're going to touch the knee and ankle of the other leg and hold here. So holding, my right leg is stretched out, toes pointed. Left leg in tabletop position. Left hand at the left knee, right hand at the ankle. Last second. Give the knees a hug again. We're going to go for the same thing on the other side. In 3, 2, 1, we come up. Find your balance point, touching the ankle and the outside of the knee. So I'm not holding the knee if I can. If you need to hold the knee to stay balanced, do so. But you're trying to just touch the outside of the knee and touch the ankle then with the other leg or the other foot, the other hand. God's sake, I don't know my hand from my foot. Here we go. Okay, you're feeling that. Little roll around. We're coming back to our seated balance. Oh no, we're not. We're going to have a sip of water. That's what we're going to do. Cheers. Nice bit of work done there. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready for the good news?
Activity completed.
You heard the lady. Activity completed. Well done. Plenty of work there on the midsection. Hit from front, back, stabilizers, movers, non-movers, shakers. Shaken, not stirred. All done. Well done. See you soon.